Hello, my friends. Testing. Right, one sec. So, quick one. I just cancelled the Zoom. Why? Because it's Friday. I put enough nuggets out there, and this thing is just going back and forth. Okay, and I'm not involved in it. I haven't got the patience for it, to be honest. I'll go through it, but I'm hungry. I'm not going to sit here just waffling on for a sideways market, this, that, and the other. Sometimes you just gotta get out of it. I just don't even like the look of this. It makes me feel sick, to be honest. I can go through certain things, you know, education-wise, this, that, and the other, but I just want to just go out and just have some food and just chill, because I can't look at this. Yeah, this has been giving me headache, in and out, this, that, and the other, and yeah. So where should we start? Let me just give you guys a quick overview. I know some guys are asking for like the analysis, this, that, and the other, like GA and stuff, but I'm just not involved. Most of the things I've looked at are just loads of bullshit this week. So yeah, I don't need to do any of this, and I wouldn't really recommend anybody else to do it either. So let's have a look at, obviously we've got 10 hours, 48 minutes on this, so it's 11:11 London time right now. We're still waiting for MY, which could do some nice damage to the downside still, but let me just break this down quickly. So what we're seeing here, we have one, look at this. We were very lucky actually to have last week's, you know, mad concussion in the bearish realm. Because if we start from not prior week before, but the prior week before that, okay, so Monday the 1st of January. So the first week of January, let's have a look. So we can see a conquest of a significant push into the 50%, which I've already explained 5 times over. And again, I just feel like I'm explaining myself over and over again, because we haven't actually taken anything decent out, and we haven't made a new empire of price, so to speak. So 1, 2, 3 breakdown. The third initial breakdown, last week I did mention that again, and it still can, like the conquest of this week for the last like session or two. As I say, 11, 12, we're coming out of London shortly. But you can see 1, 2, 3, and again 4. What we're doing, we're breaking down into the price of 2015. And I did mention that if we come back into 2000, 2001, 2002 mainly, okay, we could just spike again. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We have a whole month, okay, a whole entire month of just BS. So that's what the week. If you look at the daily, let me just make this a little bit larger for you. People asking for the Zoom. I just deleted it, man. I can't sit here for no reason and just continue this BS, because let's have a look. Foresight. That's the weekly. We now understand that there's been a full month of jargon, back up, jargon, back up, jargon, back up. As I say, we were quite lucky last week to do the 500, 600 pips within 56 hours of the first week open. So we can see now, okay, well, this is very, very particular. So coming in from 1 to 2 and bringing it across, again, I'm repeating myself, because these areas, so to speak, have not been violated yet. There's no violation on these areas. So what we can see is a push down, back up. Push down, back up. However, what we're doing right now, see the 50% of the volume here, where we came in multiple times. Again, check out the last video. The one before that, it's more or less same lingua, same jargon, same knowledge. What we can see now is we're in the middle of this arena. So what gold is actually doing, when we go back to the lower time frame in a sec, is picking up money. And are we very, very surprised, my friends? Can you see here where the bodies are? 1, 2, 3 brought across, and then we have the spike through, but we close up below. Can you see where 1, 2, 3, and then 4? So it's kind of testing this area once more. But at the minute, guys, this is just playing the game on today, and this is why I just can't sit there and continue to talk and answer questions on this, because what I've gone through in the last like day or the last 2 videos still remains the same. It still remains the same. Can it go up? Yes. Can it go down? Absolutely. Now, down, I did mention, okay, let me just put this together for you. If it does break, it needs to more or less, can you see here where we're tapping into 2015, because it's the weekly low? 1, 2, 3. If we close back above here, which is 2024, okay, where this weekly low is on Monday, that's not Monday, so the Friday, the 8th of Jan now. But or whatever it is, I don't even know. Fucking this thing's off balance right now. But if we close back above that, then guess what? For next week, we could start to edge back to the upside. I don't know yet. I just don't know. Nobody knows at this point. So if we continue to roll, what could we do? Like the mass of maybe today as we go into New York onwards, if we do push down and break this low here from yesterday and even the day before, we could potentially push into 1996 back to 2000. So I have all of the arenas lined up. All of the arenas are lined up right now, but it's not doing anything. So let me go in. Okay, get rid of that. I don't care about that. Let's go into this one. 90-minute, you guys know the 90-minute cycles, beautiful, hour and a half. What we've seen the other day was pushing, and even look at this. We came into the threat multiple times of going into bearish extinguisher area of 2020, 2019, but we didn't. We came on where this volume was, okay? Bringing this across to the right-hand side, and again, I'll get to most recent times in a moment. Came down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, back up, 1, 2, push to the upside, and then we came into initial high, secondary lower high, initial high, first lower high, secondary lower high, okay, spiking through, hitting the 50%, which is 2034 of the arena here, where we had huge volume push into that last week, and I can just maybe fix this slight piece, so we go from A to B across. And then we toppled afterwards. It's one of the biggest candles I've seen in gold for quite some time. If you were to measure, it's larger than this one. This is around 180 pips, so to speak. And we had 260 on the entirety of the run. But that's actually not even, I've moved that. As I say, I just don't even want to look at this. I want to have a few days off, come back on Monday, and then start to slaughter. So even here, as you can see, we came to the downside. We have volume 1 to 2, bringing this across, where we've hit the 50, 50, 50 again, 50, 50 initially. Mad stuff happened yesterday with the news. I went to sleep at 8 p.m. Some of you guys are still involved. I turned my phone off and I just went to sleep at 8 p.m. And I just had enough. I had 12 hours sleep because this stuff is hurting my head this week, to be honest. And I just don't really deal with this stuff. And I've just been trying to give people advice, this, that, and the other. But again, I don't even need to do anything. So coming into here, we've hit the 50. Right now, we're coming into the mid zone 2023. If we were to maybe see if we can get a counterbalance here, what we can see is today, okay, we have 1 to 2, bringing that across, and we've got 50, 50, 50, lower end 50. If we close above that, we could shoot. I don't even know what it's going to do. I don't really care either, because I'm not going to be involved, because I don't do this guesswork. But what we've seen today at the same time, not too long ago, was as a break above, back above, conquest of sideways PA. Again, PA is this bullshit that you see back and forth, which we step away from. Okay, we don't talk about that BS, and that's what it is. It's just BS, because you can see here came through 2019 mid region of this one, and then it doesn't really know what it wants to do. So let's go into this area, which is a little bit more appealing. So that's that coming into the low. This was the news yesterday. Yeah, that's the news yesterday. Spikes in 2009. And there's various things that we could put on here. Okay, that's the 17 man. So look at the 33 for a second first. So what I've done over here right now, just because I was looking at it now, this could be very interesting. I do expect gold to continue to the downside. And this is all I've been saying like for the last 3 days. And it's actually, I'm getting bored of my own voice. I'm getting bored of my own thoughts and bored of my own voice. So I need to just step out for a bit. Roll over. Okay, as you can see, we haven't really achieved anything. Look at that. So we got 1 to 2. Came into it 1, 2, 3, 1, and then we're still below that right now. This could be, I don't even like the term of technical lingo, but head, shoulders, the mini one here, shoulder, right shoulder, we could come down. But what's quite interesting here is this. So taking that one candle left from top to bottom, you can see here the mid region of, because this was all trap volume as well. So you can see where we came into the lower end round 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times, but you can see now we just broke back above. We've had this flamey negotiation right there, but as you can see, we've come back into that. So if this price holds here, okay, so the top end of that is going to be 2024.370. If that rolls back around, then we could see the fluctuation of the price drop. If not, we're going to fly higher. I don't really give a fuck what it does right now, To be honest with you, I really don't, because it's just been winding me up, and I'm only been intrigued and looking at the market mainly for other people, and it's actually pissing me off now. I don't need to do it. So I will come back when time is right and ready. Weekly, 4 weeks in a row, bad. Still killed it. Daily, 50-50 on that. And then here, I'm not just going to keep going in when it goes up, down, up, down, up, down. I have to keep looking at my phone or looking at the laptop, and I just want to throw it out the window and I want to enjoy my life for a day. So that's that. And then renegotiation at the lower end, what we can maybe plot on here is this. We've got 1 to 2. Okay, that's that. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna wear sunglasses out here because my eyes are across, barrier. Okay, yesterday, through, boring. If we come through, could come in at 2014.277. Then we could roll through that. What we need to do, my friends, for it to be a concave of bearish volume is push through here. I can't even talk. Push through, retrace, and then bang into 2004, 2002. But ultimately, overall, okay, if we go back onto the 90-minute for a second, because this is just like all over the place. I'm looking at 1985 here. So we have this potential from the lower end case, okay, of Wednesday the 13th of December, 1900 hours. Okay, we need to come in 1985 to 1982. Okay, so we can roll. I'll be very, very, not disappointed, but shocked if it does continue to the upside. I feel it is going to roll. Okay, we want something like this, and it could be next week. If it is next week, I'll catch the whole thing multiple times. So that's why I'm not going to just keep on talking about this bullshit and garbage when this, this, that, and the other. People asking for Zoom. I'm not going to go on Zoom today, man. I've had enough. I literally had enough. Well, come on Zoom on Sunday night or Monday. I'll do a few next week. Right now, I can't keep talking. I'm running out of words myself. This, that, and the other. Right?
Yeah.
Yes. So that's that. Going to the 17-minute real quick. Again, this is probably the worst one. This is just like up, down. We don't roll like this. It's just not something that I'm capable of doing. Especially when I've got other things to do around the clock. So that's that, my friends. Thank you so much. And yeah, don't get upset if there's no Zoom, because yeah, it is what it is. I ain't gonna talk nonsense all day. Thank you. Strong.